mom, Judy LaRock, was on American Airlines Flight 11 on September 11th.
Well, I lost my husband on 9/11, and the anniversary is always a really a sad time.
My stepmother lost her first husband in 9/11, and her children lost their father.
He said, "Dad, the plane just ran through the building." And myself, thinking it was a small plane, said, "Get out of the building." And he said, "No, Dad, you don't understand. I'm just calling to tell you guys I love you." And then I never saw her again.
On September 10th, 2011, 100 people came together in Boston to create a mural around the 10th anniversary of the September 11th attacks and the 9/11 National Day of Service and Remembrance.
Today we're going to have 100 people painting a giant symbol of 9/11, an image of a flag with the stars in the flag being doves bursting up with joy and spirit.
Yeah, you want to keep it straight? Yep, that's it. Yeah, I'll show you.
These aren't expert artists. They're average business women and housewives and moms and children.
They aren't experts at art. They're people of good spirit. They're Americans, people at Boston Cares.
So do the edge first. Yeah, do the edge and just kind of draw it down really, really slow and straight. Well, of course, always about the 9/11 and remembrance of that, but just being the ability to just be part of something that people would see, and it would help them remember. And I like the idea that I could be a part of that visual experience for people, so that when they come off the train and they're walking down in this historic area, that they can see it and just pause for a moment, take a look, and just have that little peace of mind.
We're doing careful, detailed work at this time, and in a little while we're going to be painting the large blue area and the red stripes, and we'll have people who've never painted before filling in those colors. In an hour, people who have lost families in 9/11 towers are going to be here, and we'll actually paint the mural.
We love being here today. It's a beautiful day, and today is a very nice, calm, easy day for many of us. Tomorrow is going to be very, very busy, intense. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster. But today, a lot of the 9/11 families have gathered here. We're going to do a very reflective, quiet community artwork project with Sidewalk Sam and Boston Cares. After the families have left, the Boston Cares volunteers will take over and they'll complete the project, and it'll help launch their day of service and remembrance.
This should be done by just about 1 or maybe a few minutes after, that then we'd stop, get everybody off, reposition it, and then assign a few people to do the blue.
Boston Cares was looking for a way where our volunteers could use art to really create some very positive statement about the relationship between healing and service and remembrance.
To have an event like this, to collaborate with Boston Cares and Sidewalk Sam on something where the families can come together and do something that is in remembrance but on a happier note, it's really important in the remembrance process and in the processing of what we're going to be going through tomorrow. So being able to get down on our hands and knees and paint the Mass Fund logo, to think about what we're all doing together, it warms your heart.
The red and white stripes invokes patriotism for us, and that patriotism that love we felt from the community and America gathering together to embrace the victims of 9/11. And the doves, instead of the stars, we have doves flying, and those represent the souls of the loved ones we've lost. In Massachusetts, we lost 206 victims.
The design is very impactful. It's a beautiful way to depict some of the horror that we've experienced and the loss that we've experienced, but in a very peaceful and nice way, so that when I look at it, I feel upbeat. It doesn't feel painful, it doesn't feel graphic. So much about September 11th is graphic images, and this is a beautiful image, and it's a wonderful way to remind everybody in a beautiful way.
Well, this project is, to me, just another example of how Americans pull together and try to remember a horrible day in America, but try and remember it in a beautiful way. Something terrible happened September 11, 2001, but every September 11th thereafter, we're going to do good things.
In 2009, President Obama, Senators Kennedy and Orrin Hatch declared 9/11 the National Day of Service and Remembrance. And since then, we've done even more community service events. And this is our way from the families to invite the public to join in a day of service and event and remembrance. So on 9/11, as we remember our loved ones, if people can stop for a moment, reflect on them, and then do an act of community service, that would be very meaningful for us.
All across America, millions of people are stopping to reflect on this 10th anniversary weekend, and they're taking time to do something positive in honor of those who were lost.
When circumstances are just so huge that we just don't know what to say, we as a nation know how to step up and let our deeds do the talking. And this mural is a very, very powerful visual image. It really reminds us to remember and then to do something to make every day a little bit better.
In order for a project of this size to take place, you need to have organizations working well together. And Boston Cares and the 9/11 Fund and Art Street were able to bring this complex dream to fulfillment. I'm overcome with joy. This is what America is about. This is a small symbol of that spirit.